to another episode of Jay Leno's Garage. Today's featured car, 1976 BMW 2002. You know, we've been sadly lacking in our BMW coverage lately, and you certainly tell us about it in the comment section, so hopefully we'll make up for that today. This is one of my favorite BMWs. I worked at a place called Foreign Motors in Boston. We sold the 1600, the 2002, the 2002 Tii, and I always loved these cars. Small, compact, comfortable, you know, manual transmission, 5-speed, 4-cylinder engine. There were 115 horsepower, I think, from the factory. Lightweight, just great handling, fun cars, and I really liked them. They came in all these great colors, oranges and lime greens and all this kind of stuff. This one has been tastefully modified and wonderfully modified, just the right amount, certainly to suit my taste. Let's meet the gentleman who did the work, Marc Norris. Marc, come on in. How you doing?
Hey, Jay.
And the name of your company is what?
Bavarian Workshop.
Bavarian Workshop, and you're a BMW guy, and you're from New England like I am.
I am.
Okay.
From Sharon, Mass.
Did you know the place where I work, Foreign Motors?
I did. My father actually bought a car from there.
Oh, he did? Yeah. What did he buy?
He bought a 78 320i.
In 78? No,
in 1978.
I was gone by then. I would have put the license plates on it, so that was my job. So
there you go.
That's very cool, very cool. Now, this is not your car. You built this for a customer?
Built it for a customer.
Okay.
Yep. One day he wandered into the shop and said, hey, I got my dad's car in the garage. Can you restore it?
And how bad was it?
It was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
It was just car cover and furniture on top of it for 20 years.
Right.
Yeah. But we brought it down to the shell.
And these did not have galvanized steel or anything back in the day,
No.
so they did tend to rust through.
Yes.
But wonderful driving cars.
Oh, great driving car.
So obviously the flares right off, I think that's the first thing you notice.
Right, we added the Bmw Turbo Flares.
Okay. And it's all BMW, the motor and everything? We don't have a small block Chevy in here?
No,
right?
we don't.
No,
right. We added actually the S14 M Motorsport engine from an '89 M3.
Wow, can we open the hood? Let's
Absolutely.
Look at that first.
Let's take a look.
I like it when you, I don't know, call me old school, when we stick to the original manufacturer, you know, I always like, because you like to think, how does this stay up?
It stays right up.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we eliminated the hood bars and added hood shocks.
Oh, okay.
A little bit of modern touch there.
Because I always like to think, this is what BMW would be building if this car was still in production today.
True.
And of course, it's the 4-cylinder, and with what, more than double the horsepower what it had originally, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
What, about 230 you said?
230 horsepower, exactly double.
Now that doesn't sound like a whole lot, but in a car that weighs what,
2,200 pounds?
2,200.
Yeah.
That's going to move along pretty good, as we will find out in just a little bit here. Boy, beautiful installation. That looks factory.
That's the idea. We always we strive to make stuff look like it came from BMW.
Now, where does one get one of these motors? Is it from a salvage yard? Do you buy it from BMW? What is it?
You know, these days it's really getting hard, but I bought it from some guy who was unfortunately putting a 6-cylinder in his car.
Okay. Yeah. Now you say unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Yeah. That, in the 2002?
In a A30 M3.
Oh, I see. Okay. Huh. Nicely balanced car before, but
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
To those of us purists.
Right. I don't recognize this piece.
A strut bar.
Okay.
Keeps the towers from
Well, I know
folding.
what it does.
Yeah.
Is this an aftermarket piece, but it's never a BMW piece?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our original intent when building the car was to make it very M3-like.
Right. And I remember these old bayonet fuses. These are funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
Porcelain fuse with a little brass strip.
Yeah, yeah, and you can see through it, so you don't have to take the box off, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
How about brakes? What do you got for brakes?
I went with a Willwood setup all the way around.
Yeah, we use Willwood a lot, and boy, they're really good. They adapt to almost any type of vehicle you have, foreign, domestic, whatever it might be. So, cool. So you got Willwood brakes all the way around. Much bigger tires, obviously.
Yes, I actually modified the whole suspension. I boxed all the trailing arms, all the control arms. I added 6-cylinder hubs in the front for 5-lug, converted it to 5-lug.
Okay,
and in the back, I manufactured 5-lug hubs so that I could mount the bigger brakes, bigger wheels, and they're actually E30 M3 wheels.
Okay, because normally this would have been, I guess, with 4 lugs and the
13-inch wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Were they 13?
Yeah.
Wow, that's really small.
6 by 13.
And what are these?
This is 8s and 9s.
Okay.
by 16.
Okay. 16-inch wheels.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Boy, it certainly looks nice and clean in here.
Well, thank you.
Nicely done. And M-Power, that's sort of the magic word for BMW
BMW
circles.
Motorsport.
That's
yeah.
the magic letter. And I like the non-airbag steering wheel. Very nice, because they didn't have airbags in '76.
Right. That's the traditional Alpina style
Right.
motorsport wheel.
Now, most of the Alpinas were automatics, weren't they?
I would not say that. No.
Like when they did the Z8, that was only available
I
automatic.
think that was one of the first times.
And I can remember we got a few in, and they were automatics. Alpina seemed to like the automatic. I don't know why, but I guess they did do sticks also, huh?
Yes.
I love the fact that you've kept the stock dashboard. When I drive a vintage car, I like it to look vintage inside. I mean, I really enjoy the better braking and the power upgrades, obviously, and suspension. But it's fun to get the soul of the car. It's really, yeah, very, very nicely done.
Yeah, we want to keep that traditional look.
Now, are those the stock seats?
In fact, those are seats from a 320i that I modified for the sides to stand up.
Okay.
More so that they would be slimmer.
Yeah, that looks a lot more sophisticated than the seat that was in the car originally.
Yeah, and it holds you in better.
Right.
And then we recovered them in Napa leather to assimilate the stock interior.
Yeah, because 1976 was a long time ago.
Horsehair seats.
Yeah, I mean, it's really funny. It's really
Yeah.
funny. You realize how long ago that was. Boy, nicely done. Nicely done. Let's see what else. Let's come around here to the back. These are the stock taillights?
Yeah, for 76 taillights.
Yeah, I keep thinking of the early ones with the round.
73 type.
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I like the round. I like the round. But that's what I had, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Stock bumper, stock everything.
Stock European bumper.
European. That's right, because Americans have had the big
diving
clunky,
board,
big
yeah.
stupid thing on there, big rubber thing.
Yeah.
And it's got a normal trunk, doesn't it?
Right. It's got a normal sized trunk, and the customer elected to finish the trunk.
That was the great thing about these cars. You really could use them as this is, at least for me, the first sporty family sedan. I guess the Alfa Giulia was in that category too, but I just remember these being so dependable. We sold so many in New England in the snow and everything. People love them because you could actually put 4 people in it and put luggage in it. And
Yeah, you could fill up the trunk, and this is what BMW made their name with in this country.
Very nice,
Yeah.
very nice. What is the exhaust system on this? So do you have a cat on it?
I do. It's a custom stainless exhaust front
Okay.
to back.
Okay. Oh, I remember the rear windows that you had to unscrew them, and yeah, that's fine. They didn't open. They just
pop-outs.
Just kind of pop out. But you have
Yeah.
air conditioning in this one, correct?
No.
Oh, there's no air. I didn't know. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, the air conditioning, you open those vent windows.
Oh, you open the vent
And you
windows,
pop
okay.
out the backs.
Yeah. And you made this emblem up here.
I did. Way before BMW came out with this new M2, 10 years ago, I decided to label it, and I had that 2 cut out of EDM, by an EDM machine out of stainless.
It'd be fun. I'd almost think you'd want to keep it, the old emblems, just not to give it away, you know, make kind of a sleeper out of it so you can blow people's doors off at the stoplights.
Well, you know, it's one of those thoughtful things. Someone
Yeah.
pulls up and says, M2, what's that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the Toyota MR2? No.
No.
No. But yeah, this is just classic motoring. And you know, you sit in those seats, you sit upright, there's all kinds of headroom in it, you know. You don't see cars this size, this tall anymore,
Right.
you know. But the visibility was always good. I used to love delivering these to customers. I always take the long way to the customer's house, you know, go through the hills, and then they go, why so many? Those are test miles, sir. We just wanted to make sure everything was fine. Oh, well, that's very good. Cool. Any other modifications we should know about?
Wow, the list goes on and on. Little things like the wheel wells in the front, we took and we moved the wheel wells back so that it would have a turning radius with
Okay.
those 8x16.
Is the track a hair wider?
Yes,
Yeah. How much wider are you? About a quarter inch, half inch?
probably about 2-3 inches.
Oh, it is 2-3
Oh,
inches.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Because look at the size of those. Boy, those are real.
Yeah.
That was 2 tires back in '76.
It's true.
That would be a dual wheel.
That'd be a
tire.
dually.
Yeah, it's so funny what passes for a wide tire back then. Now you almost go, what is that, a motorcycle tire? You know. So.
Now 345 is a wide
Yeah,
tire.
but it's just nice. Little tasteful things that are nicely done. The leather interior. I'm surprised you didn't put air in it. The customer didn't want air living here in California.
I kind of talked him out of it.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Too heavy in the front?
Well, Proper 2002 didn't come with air.
That's why it didn't come with air. Why should you have it?
Right.
Yeah. And this, now the normal 2002 was a 4-speed, correct?
Yes.
So this one has a 5-speed.
It's 5-speed, yes.
And which transmission? BMW as well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, that's a 262 Getrag.
Okay.
And then it's modified for the pickup sensors. And then lots of little things like the airbox is handmade out of sheet metal.
Okay.
To kind of replicate a factory airbox.
But the engine itself is stock. You didn't do rods and pistons or anything. No.
Stock 2.3 liter.
Yeah, well, that's more than enough power.
Exactly.
Very nice. I like what you did with the hood, too. I remember you used to have the, you know.
The hood bars.
Right,
yeah.
Right. Can we take her for a spin?
Absolutely. Let's go out and flog it.
Goes. Yeah, yeah. Wow, goes very nice.
I think I'd like to add a resonator.
Huh?
I think I'd like to add a resonator.
Yeah.
Just tone that down a little bit.
It's not bad.
I know.
Especially if you get into 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
How long has this car been done?
10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Wow.
Yeah.
Same
9
order,
years,
huh?
10 years. Yeah. We won Best in Show at Bimmerfest in 2010.
Oh, wow. It's amazing this car was done 10 years ago. But once they hit the revs, it feels like a turbocharged car. Boy, it's really nice because you feel like you're sitting in a chair as opposed to sitting on a chaise lounge with your feet out straight ahead. You know, I mean, it's an old-fashioned seating position, but it's really quite comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of get in your head that you have a high center of gravity, but you really don't. It's really not bad at all.
No. It's just that tall greenhouse.
Right, right.
Yeah. And the seats. I always love these seats.
Yeah, these are wonderful seats.
They're classic seats. Classic Recaro.
Are these BMW or Recaro?
No, BMW Recaro.
BMW. Yeah, but I mean, they were standard in BMW.
Standard in
right,
the
right,
320i.
right.
But they were so wide.
I'm not a big fan of the modern Recaros in a lot of the cars because they're just too, to the buttockly challenged like myself, they're a little tight. No, you don't even, once you put it in 5th, boy, you don't even hear it.
When we put the car together, we decided to do Dynamat.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that Dynamat stuff unbelievable?
It is unbelievable. And other than all the wind noise, it's pretty quiet
Yeah.
to drive.
Tracks very nicely.
Thank you.
And at 60, you're turning about, what, 2,800? That's not bad.
Yeah.
That 5-speed makes all the difference.
Oh boy, does it change? 2002 totally changes it. I'm seeing a resurgence of people doing these cars again.
Yeah.
We already put 2 5-speeds this year.
That's probably the most common is upgrading, and they just want the 5-speed.
Yep. Yeah.
Boy, the 5-speed makes all the difference. I mean, you're barely turning maybe 2,700, 2,800 at 60-something miles an hour, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great car.
So my next project with this, I think, is I'm going to add the hydraulic engine mounts
Yeah.
from the later cars to take the buzz out of the chassis.
I don't mind the buzz. Gives it character. You know, I mean, it does. It's part of the experience. I mean, if it doesn't make it faster, handle better, or stop, why bother? You know what I mean? I mean, to me,
Yeah.
if you got this car, you probably have a regular BMW or Mercedes, or you got something that, you know, you drive to San Francisco and you park on the street or whatever. Whereas this, I mean, to me, if there's a little buzziness, that's kind of It's all part of what it is.
The experience.
Yeah, it gives you sort of a tingle. It's exciting. These are always great cars because they were the first, at least that I can remember, sports sedan in the truest sense of the word. I mean, it was a sports car built as a four-seater car.
Right.
You know, big high roof. Nobody makes a roof this high anymore. I used to like makes all the right noise, handles nicely.
But it's certainly pretty good while you're moving. Definitely steerable.
I love the front end is so short I can see where the car is home. Cars are certainly getting faster and better, but I don't know if they're more enjoyable. This is really an enjoyable car to drive. What is this, about 500 pounds lighter than the M3 it came out of?
Yeah. Exactly.
Boy, it seems like you could make a living just doing this engine conversion all day long in these things.
Oh, I would love to.
Because it's the perfect motor. Not too much, not crazy.
Right size,
Yeah,
right balance.
Yeah, great balance, great sound. Bulletproof. I think you need a resonator. It sounds great.
Okay.
You know,
Twist my arm.
Why add more weight? My favorite kind of resto mod. You know, you got the classic look and feel, but with modern power and modern braking. It's really a great car. Come on, let's head back to the shop. What an enjoyable ride this was. This is exactly what a BMW resto mod should be. It should the classic look, the classic feel, but with just more power and more braking. You've really done a nice job.
Thank you.
Let's put his website up there again. I'm glad we got a chance to feature one of these. I've been trying to find a 2002 to do on this website, and this is the perfect one because it's just so tastefully done. Just almost the perfect 2002. Hey, if you got a better one, let us know. Maybe we'll show yours too. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Jay.
Oh man,
Appreciate
just
it.
great. See you guys next week.
Mm-hmm.